And I'm glad you brought that up, because even when you go into the occult, because we know that America was founded by Freemasons. When we're talking about energy and motion becomes, well, the word emotion actually means energy and motion, but energy and motion becomes currents, and currents become currency. And what do we spend every day? Currency. Money is a fiat form of electrical signals. And so, you know, this incorporated construct that we call America, if you look at the way buildings are built and the architecture, they're built like human bodies. And we are actually the physical vessels that empower this matrix-based entity. And I got a book from a woman that I actually really appreciate. She autographed the book, and the book is called Word Magic, right? And I did an entire lecture on occultic enchantment of, the occultic enchant. It's called the occultic enchantment of vernacular expression. And I broke down how words are spells, right? And aside from what I broke down, I want to introduce what I got from her in this book. Now, when you wake up in the morning, right? The morning means to, like, you're in mourning, you're sad. You know, you mourn when somebody dies. So you mourn and then you go to your job. But your job, by definition, it means a punishment. And you go to your job to earn a living, but an urn is what you put the ashes of the dead in. And then you go to the job, aka your punishment, to get a paycheck, aka when you pay for something, that means you did something bad. Like somebody say, you're going to pay for that. So you paying for your ignorance. And sin just means sinusoidal wave, which is a balanced wave. And so everybody is born at a balanced frequency. That's why they say you're born in sin. And then once the government starts to vaccinate you and psychologically attack you fresh out the womb, then you become out of balance. But bringing it back to the workplace scenario, you go to work every day of the week, aka you're becoming weak every day. And then by the time you get to the weekend, you've been successfully weakened. And then if you look at the calendar, okay, because we know they remixed the calendar. I'm sorry, y'all, but it's not really 2020. Wake up. But with that being said, if you look at the calendar, there's something called solar prominence, for those of you who don't know. And the reason I like to bring this up is because I back my spirituality up with science. So I'm not just some guru person who believes in astrology. Now, I can give you the factual template of what I'm talking about. Astrology is real. And the way that you confirm astrology is through what you call solar prominence effects. Now, a solar prominence is every day of the week, a specific planet emits a gas. And this gas trickles all the way down to our planet in our atmosphere. And we can't see it with our, through our retinas. We don't pick it up, but we digest it biologically, and it influences us psychologically. So for example, every Monday, the moon emits a gas. Every Tuesday, Mars emits a gas. Hence, they associate Tuesday with Aries. Aries is really just Mars. Now, if you look at the United States, every time the United States goes to war with another country, they spark it on a Tuesday. And you got to pay attention to why. But the reason I'm bringing this up is let's go back to the workplace, right? Sunday is the day when you're biologically most active. But they tell you to do what on Sunday? To rest. Yeah. Monday is the day when you're biologically least active, but they tell you to go to work. This is why people hate going to work, you hate going to school, you hate going into society on Monday. But then Sunday, you're supposed to be resting, but you want to do. And so the reason I'm trying to bring this up to y'all so y'all can understand, these people have learned science. They have learned the blueprint of these celestial bodies and how they affect us. And then they have reverse engineered a schedule for us to all be solar system slaves. And now you're going to work and you're being active on days you shouldn't. And you're just engaging in a ritual every day. That's meaningless. And once again, you don't have to earn a living because the universe already provided a means for you to live. Water is free. It rains for free. What? Like, why are we paying for bottles of water? It rains for free. And so y'all have to realize, somebody someday woke up and they said, this is my tree. quite frankly, and young Pharaoh, y'all can't eat from this tree. Now, they didn't plant the tree. They didn't create the first seed ever in the history of the planet Earth for this tree and other trees like it to be spawned. But one day, somebody had an egotistical decision. Somebody made an egotistical decision to say, this is my tree. And from that misunderstanding, they went on claiming other things, claiming trees, claiming water, claiming land. And now here we are. And our entire life is being capitalized upon, is being capitalized based upon this sick ideology. And this is this geopolitical economic ideology that I'm talking about. It's been around for years. It's been around since ancient Greece and Rome, and it's here today. And the reason that I'm bringing this up is because these political figures that I love exposing, they get their blueprint from Greco-Roman culture. Even the Freemasons